boat of nafs. And king is shaitan. And shaitan looks into our nufus. And if he finds his nafs is quite healthy, beautiful, well maintained, sleeps well, eats well, speaks well, dresses well, and his nafs is quite arrogant, quite proud, beautiful, with all worldly beauties. His nafs seems to be lovely to shaitan. He captures that particular nafs and brings in his control. When nafs goes into his control, then ruh, the spirit, is again isolated. Because the same story which I told you last night takes place. And Sayyidina Khidr alayhi salam stated that I wanted to save the nafs of the human being from the control of shaitan. And only those nufus will be saved and protected which are broken. Which are broken. And the nafs which is broken is chosen by Almighty Allah. And the nafs which is very beautiful would be chosen by shaitan. Allama Iqbal says, Tu bacha bacha ke na rakh ise, tera aina hai wo aina, कि शिकस्ता हो तो अजीज तर है निगाह आईना साज में. Don't keep your heart and nafs safe. Let it be broken. Only those hearts and souls are chosen by Almighty Allah which are broken. So he wanted to break the nafs. And for breaking the nafs, he wanted to take the love of dunya, the love of world, lust of the world, out of the heart of nafs. And how? He wanted to show the real face of dunya to the nafs. Real face. What is the real face of dunya? And where lies the real beauty of dunya? So he went on giving the poison in the form of syrup. He became ill, became sick. And when he became ill and sick, here Maulana Rumi says, and every day the lady, his wife now, used to take food to his room. And they used to sit together and talk together. And because of some problem in his health, bad stomach, what happened? His color was gone away. The red color, beautiful color on his face went away. His eyes were not those eyes which attracted that lady. His face was not that face. His beauty was not that beauty. He became ill. He became black. He became pale. And he lost all of his beauty. Lost all of his beauty. And here Maulana Rumi again repeats that, oh my sons, why you love those things whose beauty is not permanent? Try to love those whose beauties are permanent and everlasting and ever and not ending, endless beauty. A day came when that lady brought food for him. And when she saw him, she was always, when she used to come, she always used to talk with him for a long time, used to sit with her. That day came, she brought the food. And that lady saw her gradually as he was becoming ill and sick and he was losing the beauty. Gradually, day by day, she was getting rid of his love. The more he was losing his beauty, the more she was getting rid of his love. And the day came when she brought the food, she just put the food there and she didn't bother to look at him. He had become so ugly. He had become so ugly that she didn't look at her. and finally he died. When the whole love of that world, dunya, was taken away from the soul, rather she started hating him. She started hating sitting with him, hating talking with him, hating looking at him. When she didn't love him and she didn't like him at all, after that, that world, the symbol, Zargar, the symbol of world, he was put to death. And since the love had gone away from the soul's heart, so she came back towards Ruh. So when the nafs got rid of the love of dunya, now there was no other attraction left for nafs. So when there was no attraction, attraction left for nafs in the world, then automatically then there are the higher and the best attractions for her is the attraction of Ruh. So the lady returned back to the king and got married again with the king. Now she was no more handmaiden, now she was his wife. He got married with her. He got married with her. And at another place explaining the same phenomena, a man fell into love of a lady, and Maulana Rum says that Tabib Kamil, Shaykh Campbell put them together and started giving the same syrup poison to the lady, beautiful lady, and she started becoming sick. When she became ugly, he did not bother to look at her even for a single minute. He left speaking with her, he left looking at her, sitting with her. He